Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly live. As you can see, I am joined here with a guest that we have for this week's Prospera Key Live. If you are new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Nicole Gonzalez. I'm one of the partners here at Prospera Key, where we handle all of the things that goes to bookkeeping, life insurance, health insurance, taxes, credit repair, and debt solutions, just to name our major services. And usually every single week we bring a topic, and I saw that it was very important for us to actually hear from one of our strongest partners, our head of division, Lynnslie Hunt. She is the head of division for our credit repair. This has been a long time coming, and I know a lot of our agents are really excited to have you, Lynnslie. You know, most importantly, I think that with the credit repair, we don't talk about it enough. A lot of people don't understand what it entails, what you even do on your back end. And before we get into that, I would love for you to take the opportunity to tell everyone a little bit about yourself, how you got in this industry, and, you know, what your role looks like today helping clients.
Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much for having me on. Everybody, my name is Lynnslie. I started this business very long ago, 19 years ago. I was actually a real estate paralegal, and I had a bunch of files that weren't closing, and I was wondering what was going on. And hearing people say, oh, my identity got stolen. I don't qualify anymore to buy this house. Oh, I paid this account late. Oh, this collection came up from 5 years ago on my credit. I don't qualify anymore. And I had all these files sitting on my desk. So I was like, you know what? No, let's figure this out. Let's get it closed. Basically, that's how I got in the industry. And I'm here 19 years later doing it on my own. Helping as many thousands of people as I can get to their dream, which in a lot of cases is buying a home or financing a car, and just helping people get their credit better. So that's why I have partnered with you guys and hoping to help as many people as we can grow.
You're such a strong pillar in our company. This is probably one of the number one services that are referred when we have agents joining in. So if you don't know, we have agents in the life division and the tax division. And once you go into those divisions, you still have access to refer clients within house, meaning to, these services like the credit repair, the debt solution. So, everybody knows that Lynnslie is probably one of the strongest individuals in the credit repair industry. She truly works very hard for every single one of our clients, and the turnover rate is absolutely amazing. I've heard from my own clients. I've heard from other clients, even our personal relationships, and you are next to none. So I do want to give you your flowers and thank you so much for joining, because you honestly have been a phenomenal addition to the Prospera Key family. And as you guys know, Lynnslie, we're very virtual, 100% virtual. Lynnslie works out of Miami, and Prospera is pretty much everywhere. So it's been an amazing addition, to have you. I think a lot of people, on the agent side and the client side, they wonder a little bit about how things work. And, I do want to get into those kind of topics where you can kind of explain a little bit of your process. And I know that you have a full support system that helps every client journey from beginning to end. A lot of people think credit repair is just signing up for a service and hoping for the best, which they don't see is like the team, the system, the process behind the scenes. And can you talk about how your partnership with Prospera Key came to be and how your team supports clients from beginning to end?
Absolutely. So, believe it or not, I met Prospera Key D through a mutual friend. She was doing life insurance, and we had helped her whole family. She was like, do you have to meet Lynnslie? You know, I used to work for her because she did work for me many years ago. So she actually knew what, you know, the insides and outs of what we did. And she knew we would be a good referral partner for what, you know, Prospera Key was looking for and what they were trying to do. So we joined the partnership, and basically so that everybody knows what you have to do with credit repairs. You have to know what's on your credit, right? Because you can't just call a credit repair company and say, hey, help me. They have to know what's on there, you know, and you have to know what's on there as a consumer, because if you don't know what needs to be fixed, you're not going to know where to start. You're not going to be educated. So what our team does is we pull a credit report. First things first, we want to make sure that what you're going to pay for is going to work, because you're not going to throw money at something and then what did you throw money at? What are you doing for me? We want to know firsthand what you need so that we can say, okay, what is your goal? My goal is to buy a car. My goal is to purchase a home. Great. Let's start somewhere. We have to get educated first. So our team pulls a credit report. It's a soft credit pull, so it does not affect your credit score at all, which is amazing. We review it with you, so that way you can understand what we're doing. And then basically we take it from there. What do you need to be done? Do you have late payments? Do you have charge-offs? Do you have collections, inquiries? A lot of people run your credit when they go buy a car. They don't know that they ran it 10 times. It happens all the time. So getting educated first is the first step. Our team here has basically years of knowledge and experience to be able to rectify and correct those. When can you as a client start seeing results? Within 40 days. Doesn't sound like a long time. It's the first round. Some cases take a couple months. Some people take a year, depending on the severity of what we find on that first credit report.
I love it. And, you know, at the end of the day, it seems that, and I can actually say this for myself, you are pretty hands-on with every single client. You are, you know, the front line when they do get in contact. You are very organized and making sure that everyone is contacted. It's funny because I have agents, they're like, hey, did Lynnslie reach out? And I'm like, I know Lynnslie reached out. I know that she did.
I love doing that because it's my name on the line, right? So whenever we have Prospera's name on the line, Lynnslie, Resolutions Made Easy, we all come together. It's our reputation. We have to make sure that we're on top of everything. I love being on top of everything, knowing where everything stands, because like you said, when you ask or a client asks, we already have the answer for you right away too. Right away. We're very organized.
I know you are, because I've had a moment where I'm like, Lynnslie, this agent is asking me, and you're like, bam, here's when I reached out, here's when they responded, this is what happened. You have that like on your back pocket.
I do, because it's thousands of clients that we work with. So it's kind of like you have to be on top of everything. Everything matters, you know, in any business, everything. It's very important. It matters. You know, we want all the clients to have that personal experience and to make them feel like special. So we want to make sure we have everything organized for them. Absolutely.
No, and I think that's so awesome about the process, because it allows people to not feel like they're navigating things by themselves. They truly have somebody that's there from the beginning to the end, and they're not left up in the air. You just said it yourself. You guys deal with thousands of clients, and the best way is to be organized with every single one of those clients. Yes. I've seen the proof. And at the end of the day, like, they're not just another number for you.
Exactly.
Your team. So there's an actual process and support system guiding them every step of the way, which is what I love. And the process is very simple. You know, we have agents where they just refer, they submit the form, you receive the form, and you take it out of their hands. Here at Prospera, you know, I do want to talk about that process for the individuals that are starting with us. It's very simple. Just fill out the form.
Yes.
Lynnslie and her team takes care of the rest. Lynnslie gives you an update on what's going on with your client, and then you receive your commission because we do referrals. which is pretty awesome. And I do want to say this, we have individuals that are, they've dabbled into the credit repair industry in the past, but they just don't have the time to take care and specialize in multiple things. So just knowing that we have such a strong support team in that aspect, it's like they really can feel confident in just leaving it in your hands and knowing that their client is taken care of. So I love what you guys do. You guys do such an amazing job. But one of the reasons why we have you is to really just talk about some misinformation, unrealistic expectations. And, here's a little note to everyone. Lynnslie will be coming back to talk about other topics. But for the purpose of today, credit is one of those topics where everybody has advice, but not all of it is accurate, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of common misconceptions. So what's one of the biggest credit myths you hear from people when they first come to you?
Okay, the funniest one is I could do this myself because I saw it on TikTok.
Lynnslie, you're funny.
And I'm like, okay, no.
That was a real laugh because I'm not gonna lie. I'm a specialist in credit repair, but I have had those questions to Lynnslie. I'm like, Lynnslie, is this for real? And she's like, no, Nicole, that's misinformation.
So that's the top one.
Okay.
I guess another one would be, because my cousin told me that whatever, like they get advice from people that don't have experience, right?
Yeah.
It's like you go to your doctor and you ask them, oh, how do I fix my engine in my car? The doctor fixes your health, right? They don't know anything about that. And then credit specialists can help you fix your credit.
Exactly.
So but that was the big one, because that is all over the internet right now. Oh, go and do these laws and they're going to delete it within 30 days. But there's so much back in the back end that you have to do to follow up with that. It's not just let me send a letter and wing it and pray that they don't answer in 30 days, because it doesn't work like that. There's so much more backing and documents, prep, and everything that has to go into that dispute that is so important that if you don't do it the right way, it's not coming off.
Yeah.
And thank God we have the experience to be able to send everything out correct the first time so that it's quicker for you guys to get the results, which is the number one thing. You need results. A lot of people come to me and everybody's always in a hurry. I need this done really fast. That's the number one, because they waited so long to fix it. So now they're in a crunch. They need it. And it's kind of like, why didn't you come to me months ago? I could have had this finished for you. So now they're paying more money on interest rates that they didn't know that, with bad credit. Believe it or not, your car insurance, they run your credit. And if you have bad credit, you're paying more for car insurance. People don't know that. There's a lot of things in the back end that we pay more on interest because we don't have the knowledge to say how important a credit score really is. Like how important it is every month to have your balances low, because you're able to get a higher credit limit on other credit cards. Just by getting your balances low, you don't necessarily have to pay it off, because sometimes we can't pay it off. We're realistic, but if you get it under 50%, you're going to see your score shoot up. A lot of people don't know that. So that's just little tricks here and there that you could do to improve the credit score. And also we have a monitoring service. So every 40 days, if you sign up with us, you will get an alert and your credit score will be updated, as well as what we were able to delete in that time frame. So whether if it was late payments, a charge off, collection, a repo, some people have repossessions of cars. All of that is updated with our platform every month, which they have access to. So we're transparent as well. They can log in, they can see their results. Oh my God, my score went up. I'm so happy. Hey, my cousin needs credit repair. Let me refer Lynnslie and Prospera Key. They've done a great job. And we continue to help people. So in that aspect, we're very, very blessed to be transparent with our clients. We want to make sure they're happy.
I love it. And I honestly, I want to piggyback on that because I don't know if you guys noticed, Miss Lynnslie is throwing off some advice, some tips here and there.
Yes.
What most people are really, they gatekeep all of that. It's kind of ridiculous. And I think that you are a true example of an individual that just wants to help at the end of the day. Whether they do sign up with you, whether they don't sign up with you, just some little advice. And that's also probably why we're even continuing to do these credit repair talks.
Yes.
We have to debunk all the misinformation, and if they want that additional help, the monitoring, all of those things, this is the route to go with us, right? So what is something that right now, if somebody wanted to start improving their credit today, what would you recommend they focus on first?
Pulling the credit first, right? And then what is their goal? Because if, let's say they just need to get their score higher, we'll help them do that. We can help them add trade lines. We could see what's stopping them from getting the score where they need it to be so that we could give them a realistic time frame. I'm not going to say, in 3 days it's going to be fixed, because it's not. But realistically, once we review that first credit report, we'll be able to say, okay, great. Here's your path. If it's going to take a little longer, or hey, we could do this in 60 days. Depends what we're working with. But a lot of times we do have that boost. We can help them. Sometimes it's just a score problem. We can get them a trade line, get that history that they don't have on that credit report. We can add that on there. We can boost up their score so that depending what their goal is, we can get them approved. So first thing is pulling credit. That's absolutely the first thing. Can't do anything without that credit report.
No, I mean, you can't walk in blind. If not, you're not going to know where to shoot the target. Like, where's the target? Where do you shoot at?
Right. And what do we have to do? Because a lot of people too, they think they know what they have on their credit. But what they don't realize, it's not what you have on your credit now. It's your history for the last 7 years is what I'm going to see. Mm-hmm. So sometimes people are like, but I had a late payment, but that kind of account's closed. Okay, that account's negative now. Like, you paid it late. So it doesn't matter if it was 2 years ago. It doesn't matter you closed it. That account is late, and that 7 years of history is still on there. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people, that's a lot of misconception as well, where people think, I paid it late, but that was 2 years ago. They don't realize it affects them for 7 years, and that's a long time. And that also is probably the hardest hit on the credit is late payments. So it's very important that we help them get that off or turn that account back into a good account, because that's going to really give them the extra push that they need to get their score higher. So late payments are the hardest hit on the credit. If you pay an account late, or if you're past due, that hits your credit at least 70 to 100 points.
Oh my gosh.
And so it's very important, very, very, very important that if you guys have late payments or if you're past due, to get caught up. And obviously we can help you with the late payments, but that's probably the hardest hit.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's good news too for the people that don't know, that you can actually work on kicking those things off of the history. That's what you do. You take off those negatives that can affect it and really boost your credit score. So instead of trying to figure it out on TikTok,
it's not going to work. So they can try, but it's not going to work.
So, outside of that, I guess to kind of talk in regards to like what most people don't know, what's something most people don't know about credit that you did wish that they understood sooner about it?
Well, that's a great question. If they didn't know sooner, well, it's like saying if you won the lottery, if I would have known sooner to pick these numbers, because the thing is, life happens. Yep. So we could try our best to have our credit fixed, but then life happens and you get past due on a credit card or something. So it's kind of hard to say what they wish they would have known about their credit, but at least if they do fall through hard times, just paying the minimum payments on the credit cards and not falling past due, it it's only temporary. So let's say, for example, those $25 a month on that credit card, yeah, you can't pay the credit card balance. Let's say it's over $1,000, but those $25 a month, you can still make it. Try to continue to make those $25 because that can turn into a lawsuit. Then you're going to get your wages garnished, all because of $25 a month. So a lot of people give up and they say, I'm going to stop paying everything. But then that's not the solution either, because what happens is that you become into a bigger problem with the lawsuits. You get charged more for attorney's fees. Now this collection agency doesn't want to negotiate. Now you have to go to court. You have to take time off of work. It's kind of like a ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
So if they could just continue to pay those monthly payments, and hopefully when they get into a better situation, they could pay it down. Or they could also maybe try to see if they can get a balance transfer credit card and move the balances around. So you kind of play with your credit cards, you play with your money to see what would be the best option for you. We could always help you with that, give you advice on what you qualify for. Even if you don't sign up for credit repair, we will still help you with anything that you guys need or any questions that you have. We're just a phone call away.
I love it. No, I mean, honestly, it just goes to show that what they're connecting to when it comes to your service is education. It is guidance. Yes. It's real life experience, things that you have been able to do. You're not somebody new in the industry that says that they know it all and haven't experienced not even like 10 clients. So you are somebody that does have a lot of history with clients, a lot of different cases you've come across. So I know for sure an individual that gets connected to you will always have the best experience, you and your team. That's why you guys are, we're so proud to have you guys with us. We're at Prospera Key, and we really push on the service. I think it's, when you talk about the taxes, most people, they're like, oh, well, I need to get my taxes done because I'm getting a home. I need to show my income. But right here, we're having those natural conversations. Well, for that too, you have to make sure your credit's right. How's your credit? And it really just turns into a natural conversation, which is why our services just connect. And we make it a point for our agents. There's a purpose to that. And most importantly, I feel like just putting yourself through the process will always benefit you instead of just not reaching out to somebody. I think something you just discussed about is like, oh, well, I'm not going to do any more payments. I feel like a lot of people, they get frustrated with interest. Accruing, and they're like, well, my monthly payment is just going towards interest, but it's still getting paid.
And it's also temporary, because once you get back on your feet, you'll be able to catch up on paying the principal.
Exactly. So I mean, the education, the guidance, the support you guys provide truly can make that difference. And, credit really affects all of the areas of your life. You can have an individual that has the same thing that you have, but because your credit is bad, you're paying more. And at the end of the day, it's just very important to know what resources are out there. Help is always available. Education matters, and the team that supports you matters as well. So, at the end of the day, today's goal wasn't to scare anybody or overwhelm anyone. It was simply just to provide some clarity on these things. And I'm so excited to even deep dive more into it. Who knows? Maybe I come out becoming a credit repair specialist myself.
Yay!
Right. But if you could leave everyone watching with one piece of advice about their credit, one last thing before you do disconnect and we see you for next time, what would you leave everyone with?
So everything has a solution, right? In life. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel like there's no hope. Just if you have any questions at all, I'm always here So you could always call me, free advice. If we do have to pull a credit report, it's a small fee, but at least feel like there's a solution or a way out. Don't think you have to take on the burden alone. We have so many people here that can help you. So a lot of people think they're alone or they're embarrassed. We're seeing 100 million cases. We're not surprised with anything. So please, if you guys feel like you have a question about something on your credit or you just need advice, just give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you.
I love it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about your report, the fee, when she says it's a small fee, truly it is a small fee, just to have an idea and clarity. If you want to learn more about your options, just know that you're more than welcome to message us credit, and we will connect you to Lynnslie Hunt. You are in the best hands possible. And most importantly, I guess my little advertisement section of Prospera in this live is, guys, we have opened the doors for the tax division and the life division. If you are wanting to become a specialist in those industries, make sure that you reach out to us as well. And guess what? You as an agent starting in the life and tax division, you have access to Lynnslie and her team. You have access to cross-sell or cross-help your client within the same house with her credit repair service team. So I hope you guys understand the opportunity that is here at stake in Prospera, whether it's the agent side or the client side. And we're just so happy. Thank you, Lynnslie, for joining us today and giving everyone a better idea of how the process works. And I know we'll be seeing you soon. And everyone else, we will see you next Thursday for our live with the next guest. Have a good day, guys.